everyone and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm very happy to have you here, guys. So as you can probably tell, today I want to compare the Dahaab Saafi by Afnan to Intense Cafe by Montale. This fragrance was recommended to me by one of you. I'm very sorry, I do not remember who you are, but thank you very much for recommending me this fragrance. I absolutely love it. Spoiler, guys, this is the closest dupe that I have ever came across to Intense Cafe. Usually, guys, most of the dupes are like inspired by fragrances that I have tried that are supposed to be similar either to Roses Vanille or Intense Cafe, usually lean more similar to Roses Vanille. So far, none of them managed to capture that cafe latte vibe that Intense Cafe has. So I am very excited to tell you more about the fragrance today. So guys, this is my Intense Cafe. I have a tester of it, and this is the Dahaab Saafi by Afnan, or I don't think it's like legit by Afnan. I think it's like by like a sub brand of Afnan, but I forgot how it's called, like Bait al-Bakhur or something, I'm not sure. So on my left arm I have sprayed Intense Cafe, guys, and on my right arm I have the Dahaab Saafi. But I will spray them again. So okay, so right from the start, guys, I have to say Intense Cafe, even though it is not heavy on coffee, it is heavier on coffee than this one. But this one still has a cafe latte vibe in the background, guys. As I'm smelling them side by side, I have to tell you that they are not one-on-one dupe. Basically, the Dahaab Saafi does not smell identical to Intense Cafe, but so far, guys, this is the closest dupe that I have ever came across to Intense Cafe. Yes, but like if I were to describe you what are the differences between the two, I would say that this one, guys, it is sweeter, heavier on rose, but in the best way possible, and almost like a little bit brighter and more sparkling than Intense Cafe. Intense Cafe, guys, to me, it's like denser, a little bit darker, and of course heavier on coffee. Don't imagine that you have like a blast of dark roasted coffee, because you don't. You have this like cafe latte cappuccino kind of vibe, you know? Now, this one, guys, if you've never tried Roses Vanille or Intense Cafe or any of the other fragrances that are supposed to dupe or be inspired by these two, let me tell you how I experienced this fragrance. So if I were to describe it, I would say that imagine you're in a room on a hot summer day, and you have a bouquet of red roses that are sweet but dark, and you dip them into honey. You dip them in honey, into honey. You dip them in honey, basically, and then somewhere near you, you have a vanilla flavored cappuccino that you get whiffs of it, you know? So it's sweet, it's rosy, but not it's not a cold rose, it's not a fresh rose, it's not a spicy Middle Eastern kind of rose. It is a sweet, syrupy red rose dipped in honey. It's dense, guys, it has depth to it, and you have some like slight ambery resinous touches that basically support the fragrance. But this fragrance, it's kind of easy to understand once you've smelled similar fragrances to it, you know? Now, I have to say, I am obsessed with it, guys. I have been wearing this one so much. I'm so happy to have this one in my collection. For sure, I will repurchase this one once I will finish it. Now, something to point out. I feel like these two are the most similar in the opening. Then, after the opening, as both of these develop on your skin, you start to get different nuances. But basically, if I were to tell you what are the main differences between the two, the vanilla in Intense Cafe is replaced by honey here, so it's syrupy and sweeter. The cafe latte / coffee vibe here is a little bit toned down, and it's in the background behind the rose and the honey here. And also the rose, guys, the rose here, I feel like it's more subdued. It is still present, but it is not as present as it is in this one. This one is a little bit more rosy, but like I said, in the best way possible. Overall, I would say that this one is a little bit darker, this one is a little bit brighter, this one is sweeter, and this one is like more gourmand leaning, like roses dipped in honey, or like you mix rose jam with honey, you know, when you have whiffs of a coffee you've left somewhere near you, you know. I mean, it's delicious, honestly. Now, guys, in terms of performance, I have to say that this one is softer than Intense Cafe, guys. I mean, even though guys, like, don't get me wrong, Intense Cafe is no beast mode of a fragrance, at least not to me, or at least not the batch that I currently have. I personally find Roses Vanille to be way more strong, basically. But if I were to compare these two, I would say that this one lasts better. Now, projection wise, honestly, I think this one projects a bit better. But when it comes to projection, guys, I mean, unless someone comes and says like, oh my gosh, I can smell your fragrance, like, it's kind of hard to realize how far it projects, you know. I love this fragrance, guys. I absolutely love this fragrance. If you like a sweet rose dipped in honey, check out this one with a cafe latte vibe in the background. Check out this one, it is so beautiful, guys. But yes, we were talking about the performance. This one is softer. I would say that on my skin, if I prep it, I get around 4 to 5 hours. Then I'm only able to smell it if I get my nose really close to my skin, you know. Projection wise, it's kind of hard to tell by myself how far or how further away this one projects. But I don't think this is a beast mode fragrance, you know. People do have to come closer to you, but once they do, they will smell this fragrance on you. Now, on clothes, this one lasts for days, guys. Like for legit days. In hair, on your hair as well, it lasts for days. So the performance is not the best, but it's not the worst, you know. I would say that it's average or a little bit above average. But this one is on me. Who knows, you might get a better performance than me. As for seasons, this is easily an all year round. Maybe in winter you have to spray it, like you have to overspray it a bit more, but in the summer this would work amazing. Basically, guys, what I'm trying to tell you is that it works just as beautiful in warmer temperatures or in colder temperatures, you know. Now, if you're talking about genders, personally, I find this fragrance to lean more on the feminine side. I mean, quite honestly, I find this fragrance very feminine, very sexy, a little bit mysterious, a bit playful, you know, but it's definitely, at least in my opinion, a fragrance that would work better on a woman. But if you're a man and you like sweet fragrances, then you could, of course, check it out. I'm just letting you know as a reference, you do you guys always. So, what else? Occasions. I feel like this is a very versatile fragrance. You can wear it with more casual outfits and you can wear it even with more elegant outfits. So it's a very versatile all year round fragrance. It will get you compliments, guys. For sure it will get you compliments. See, now as these two have developed on my skin and I am smelling both, I have to say Intense Cafe, it's more base heavy basically, guys. It's denser, darker in the base, heavier in the base, while this one is brighter. This one, guys, once you go past the opening, it doesn't change that much on your skin. I would say that you have this sweet syrupy rose, but it's a soft, guys. It's sweet syrupy, but it's soft. It's balanced basically. It's not too heavy on the rose, you know. But yes, like I said, you have this sweet syrupy rose dipped in honey, and in the background you have this cafe latte vibe that goes softer and softer. Now, if you were to ask me what are my personal thoughts about this fragrance, I have to be very honest. I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm very happy to have it in my collection, guys. There is just something about this one, I don't know, that makes me want to sniff my hand all the time, you know, or like sniff my hair if I have it in my hair or something. As a conclusion, yes, these two are very similar. I enjoy both of these. Which one I enjoy more, it's very hard to tell, but I think that if the performance for this one would be stronger, and this is no weak fragrance, but it's soft, you know, it's not a beast mode. But if the performance for this one would have been stronger, I think I would go actually for this one. Because like I said, I am a sucker for rose. If you have this fragrance in your collection, I would absolutely love to know what are your thoughts on the fragrance, if you enjoy it or not. But I think it's very hard not to enjoy this fragrance, guys, because it is such a beautiful, well done fragrance. It's not bothering, it's not synthetic, it's very smooth. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is everything I wanted to tell you. If you want to tell me anything, please put it in the description down below and I will promise and I will get back to you. It might take a few days, but I will get back to you. You can follow me on Instagram. I am planning to be more active on Instagram as well. Yeah, I am planning, so hopefully it will happen. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I want to wish you an amazing day wherever you are. Bye.